We are turning our attention now. During his annual press conference, BSF IG Kashmir Frontier Ashok Yadav asserted that one of the most remarkable achievements of the BSF this year has been that of Operation Sindoor, during which the BSF, alongside the armed forces, effectively executed fire assaults on park posts and terrorist launch pads along the LoC. He also went on to assert that Operation Sindoor continues, and whenever there is misadventure by the Pakistani side, the BSF is prepared to give them a befitting reply. This comes as the BSF IG stated that attempts to infiltrate by terrorists from across the border have been observed. Listen into what else he had to say.
Most remarkable achievement was the first phase of Op Sindoor, where BSF units along with the Indian Army had effectively executed fire assaults on park posts and terrorist launching pads along the LoC, displayed strong, accurate and professional response. All BSF units of Kashmir Frontier, including its artillery regiments, had carried out heavy and accurate shelling and firing on enemy posts and bunkers, causing huge casualty to Pak troops, heavy damage to their forward posts and complete destructions of some of their terrorist launching pads. जी, घुसपैठ के अटेम्प्ट अभी भी जो हमारी इंटेलिजेंस इनपुट्स आ रही हैं उसमें अटेम्प्ट की कोशिश है. देयर आर ऑब्जर्वेशंस ऑफ रैकी ऑफ फॉरवर्ड लेकर लोकेशंस बाय द टेररिस्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ पाक आर्मी और आईएसआई. जैसे ही विंटर अभी शुरू होगा और अभी थोड़ा सा गैप है तो कुछ अटेम्प्ट होने के चांसेस हो सकते हैं, बट वी हैव बीन प्रोमिनेंटली डोमिनेटिंग द एरिया एंड जिस भी तरह की इंटेलिजेंस हमारे पास आती है हम उस पर अच्छी कार्रवाई करते हैं. See, we are very much fully prepared, and Operation Sindoor continues, and whenever there is misadventure from Pakistan, we are very much prepared and ready to give a very befitting reply to them.
All right, joining us live on the broadcast is our Jammu and Kashmir Bureau Chief Ajay Jandyal with more on this. Ajay, during his annual press conference, we have the BSF IG stating that their biggest victory was Operation Sindoor. They in fact gave a befitting reply to Pakistan and made sure to state that if there are any other misadventures from Pakistan, they will again in fact take action.
Yes, every security force person deployed over here in the country, they are definitely prepared to spot any kind of attempt of Pakistan, and for that purpose they have clearly said that Operation Sindoor still continues, and if there is any misadventure from the Pakistan side, then Pakistan will be taught a lesson again. What they have done during the Operation Sindoor, everyone have seen in the world, and the way they have decimated their launch pads, their terror headquarters, and the Pakistani Army and the Pakistani Air Forces, air bases, that clearly indicates and shows the world community that how prepared India is to foil any kind of attempt of Pakistan, and how India can give a lesson to enemy who is disturbing peace over here. That is well known to everyone nowadays, and that's why during the press conference, IG Ashok Yadav, he clearly says that we are once again prepared. If any misadventure will take place, and it will be given befitting reply.
And Ajay, when we are talking about Operation Sindoor as well, when we talk of the armed forces, the role of the BSF was very important as well when we talk about Operation Sindoor, and that's what has been highlighted by the BSF IG as well during his press conference.
Yes, BSF is the first line of defense here in the Jammu and Kashmir and other part of the country, because if you talk about the borders with the neighboring country, it is the BSF who is guarding the longest international border with Pakistan. So that's why they are leading the front on the international border, whereas in Jammu and Kashmir, BSF is deployed with the Indian Army on the line of control as well. And on both the locations, befitting reply was given to Pakistan, whether they were trying to push in terrorists, whether they were trying to violate ceasefire, or whether it was Operation Sindoor. And especially during the Operation Sindoor, it was ensured that wherever these targets are, whether it was on the border or deep inside the Indian territory, our security forces have decimated them. Number of terrorists and Pakistani forces jawans were killed during the Operation Sindoor, and if Pakistan will try to do something, then it will be given befitting reply once again, and Indian forces, they are once again ready. And BSF, you talk about BSF, even after Operation Sindoor, we have seen that number of times they have, that they have filed infiltration attempt in different sector of the line of control and the international border area as well. That indicates that how prepared we are, and especially after the Operation Sindoor Part 1, when Operation Sindoor continues, there are apprehensions that terrorists sitting in Pakistan, they could try to infiltrate to this side.
All right, Ajay, please do stay on with us. In fact, joining us on the phone line is Major General Dr. Rajan Kochar, retired senior defense expert. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. We appreciate your time. When we are talking about this annual press conference by the BSF IG, he has highlighted a lot of points. He has stated that no matter what, Operation Sindoor continues, and if the Pakistani side, indulges in any misadventure, they will get a befitting reply.
Thank you, Shivani. It's a very interesting observation, because the winters have started. So whenever we have this specific period starting from November end to March, this is a period where a maximum attempts to infiltration will take place because of the weather conditions, because of low visibility and all those areas. And that is why the BSF IG has made this statement. It actually shows three important aspects. The first important aspect is it shows the vigilance of our security forces on the border, that they have been able to re-monitor, and surveillance is in place where they've been able to make out that the Pakistan ISI is helping the terrorists in trying to carry out a recce of those areas to facilitate their infiltration. So this is one aspect where we have been able to look inside enemy territory, because you see earlier what used to happen is the infiltration used to take place, and then we used to be monitoring where this infiltration is taking place. Now we are looking deep into Pakistan. So a second point which emerges is that the use of technology is helping our forces, and especially the kind of drones we have today with the surveillance cameras and which are being monitored. The third important aspect is the visibility of surveillance during night, because this night vision capability was earlier there only up to a few meters. Now this technology is there with us with the help of a number of startups, I'm aware, who are providing this kind of solution statement, problem statements are being addressed, and we are being able to put these measures in place. And the last point is, you see, Pakistan really hasn't learned a lesson, because in spite of Operation Sindoor, there are still attempts being made to carry out infiltration. So I think in the long term, the way the Indian Armed Forces is preparing itself for a befitting reply to Pakistan in case they do try to make an attempt to carry out some kind of a strike inside India, I think they'll be asking for trouble, and we are prepared for that.